Meanwhile, they got to watch their backs. Lower, paiN, harboring fugitives, 4 players coming in. Liege P2 King, what's he got with this? Or rather, yeah. See this very often. It's a bit ugly.
Going in such a crossfire.
Oh.
Liege has even leapt down into the chaos. My word, Brokey, couple more back. And so this has not gone swimmingly for paiN. They played right into the hands of FaZe.
We love a P2000. You don't get them every day. When you do, they just hit different. 2 for Brokey, 2 for a Liege. And Snow just trying to survive. Someone's getting a hat trick here. And it is a Liege. Great start. Like his first round in the FaZe jersey. 3 kills on the pistol. Because they're up on short, throwing a bit of a fake, but they're contacting out right now. Rain's got the gun to stop him here. There's no mid to be smoked. There's the flank for Karrigan, and he's got the info.
Yeah, a lot of value out of this Karrigan push.
Can't go back, no time for that.
And even as they get a couple of kills here, things still get weird. But what they get wonderful for paiN is they're about to go running into a Liege. The new man in the FaZe jersey, dead immediately. Big Azera picks it up.
Huge kill.
So they live and die by the Big Azera fights. Thank goodness he's so good at winning them. Nade on the Davideus, sure. That is an AWP upgrade waiting down here in middle. Or an AK, rather.
That was so slow for paiN going up catwalk.
No,
like
yeah, the AWP is there.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I'm not crazy.
They're trying to nade it. Let's find out. Full buy now. Roki funded on the AWP. Flashed off long, but no one's taking it. He actually repeats try. Had a Liege. He's looked very eager to make these cat picks happen. He's finally got one since the pistol. He even spots a second down there as well. Bomb is forgotten in spawn. It's not in a great position right now, and a Liege is double dipping. Unhygienic as he goes pushing into Big Azera, but we know this guy is sharp. Liege still hits it. Very quick kill. Smoked his escape. Snow just spams him through it. Up they go. Karrigan. Oh, can he escape in time? I don't think he believed he could, and so Davideus makes sure he doesn't. Frozen's flanking. Bomb's going B. Frozen steps. He's got to go back. That might save him. They were going B anyway. That pulls him back to middle. He doesn't know it, but that's actually the right move. Rain's got to reinforce B. That's where the bomb is. They could still fake this out pretty well. Or are they bringing the bomb up? Cat as Rain gets aggressive. Game of cat and mouse right now.
It feels like paiN might be about to play in a FaZe's hands. Ooh, that kill. That surely gives you the moment of pause if you're paiN to recommitting towards B. So that round was seconds away from getting out of control. paiN were about to play right into the FaZe ranks. Frozen, can he save the day on this backstab?
Still fighting, 15
Keeps
seconds.
them bogged down over in middle. They go and retrieve it, but this is really down to the wire. Suddenly a round that FaZe were written off in now might come up in their favor. They've missed the jump. They got stuck. They clipped on the stairs. It's done. It's a done deal. They didn't have time anyway.
I think without it, it was still lost. That bomb drop for Frozen wins the round. paiN really patient. Dare I say too patient.
That's just a gift of a round if you're FaZe clan.
Overcooked. Oh, and Brokey's fast in middle. 2 rifles, 2 Glocks. Not a pretty picture.
When I saw the matchup graphic for this, I realized just how similar the FaZe and paiN logo are. It gets even more similar when you look at who picked what map.
Yeah,
Try to squint at that and tell me. Here we are.
Some graphic designer just got a lot of money.
Yeah. Brokey scoped up with the AW. A little worse for wear, sure, but doesn't give over the kill. However, Snow continues this path of aggression in through mid. Whoa, to his detriment. Brokey with the turnaround. Karrigan even getting the spot over at long. It's this one AK on Davideus that's going to have to do everything for paiN. They're looking for a bomb plant here, and they've at least locked that. NQZ's Glock is actually the hero.
Nah.
He's done so much damage. Karrigan's getting pinced. NQZ don't get another Glock kill. Karrigan will finally reel him in.
He got the gun.
Gun's now picked up. Davide spammed out. It's just Cowers left up against it all, and he will land the spray.
Glock.
Carrigan's going to do this, or else the Glocks of paiN have been enough. Oh, God, he finally gets it. And there it is, the young star of Carrigan, able to deliver a 4th round of FaZe.
What's online CS, folks? Online CS. Soak it up. We don't get it often. It's very entertaining. That's nearly a Glock round winning with a couple of saved AKs, but it felt like the Glocks did the most somehow.
Still, there's no ignoring this early lead, even with the weirdness of that last round. paiN are just desperately looking for that round to break through. It feels like that round was a couple of rounds to go. And so they need that delayed gratification. Smoke's down over at long. 2 players there fighting around it. Carrigan has been flushed out into the spray of Big Azera. Already, this round might be over.
elige died top mid. Pushed all the way up. So paiN should be free. They've forgotten the bomb again, Harry. It's the little things right now that, you know... Oh my God. paiN a little flustered. A little cooked.
You know, you've gotten the spot here, you've got 5 alive. You could throw 1 player at this. I don't, you know, I don't love it per se, because I think it's important to be building up your own money here, but screw it. Take all theirs away while keeping 5 alive. That is a picture-perfect ending to this round. And they even knock out the Brokey AWP. It literally doesn't get better than that. And now they wait at these long doors. Carrigan will have support. Brokey's made his way over. AWP on the line. Brokey opens up. An important kill. They won't be given a chance at the trade on a Brokey. He's not in the business of re-swinging this angle, but paiN stick to their guns. They look for this long control. They're losing players all across the map here. They've spotted Carrigan down in the pit. He is entirely alone in this endeavor, so how much can Carrigan do? There's the first. No further than that. But he did all he had to, especially with that 5v3 taken earlier. Smoke break, nets Brokey 1 more. And for Davideus, dying moments of the round, spent spamming that smoke.
Right near the tail end.
They're really looking to exploit Carrigan on long.
I like how he's doing this, though. Smokes himself, so the volley won't stop him. Nade is good, but he's still tucked in. elige is coming to help. Oh, Nade's out. They weren't ready for that. Carrigan might need another. He's not going to get it. Brokey just runs out long. Oh, God. They've heard that. Quick swap to the AK. He's got no help. He's scared of Catwalk as well. This is a predicament for Brokey, and a Molotov on car makes it even more awkward. Shot through the smoke. 2v4 now. FaZe maybe bit off more than they can chew.
Rain has bypassed Big Azera, so he shouldn't be getting this kill, and that would be what's required for the round to get any weirder. Meaning paiN should be onto a 5th. They're onto a winner here. NQZ picked up and saving that AWP. I mean, it's out on an island there. It's a tantalizing prospect. You're going to get out with an AWP for Brokey in the next.
Yeah.
Brokey, in the meantime, scoped up on the top of middle, so it's the AWPs really trying to force some respect here as paiN do set their sights on this mid control. Brokey. Clean connection.
Ready for this now.
It is on a bit of a timer with these smokes in down in middle. Can't get bogged down in that fight for too long. They've learned about the second AWP now. They know they've got him trapped down in the lower tunnels. This is tantalizing if you're paiN. You want to put resources into dealing with Frozen while you've got him stuck. He can't go anywhere. There's no backing up. He can only fight forward. Dodges the flashbang. Frozen finds the first. Second flash will hit the mark, but no trade back from NQZ.
How is he alive?
Carrigan gets his revenge over at long.
This is fun. Look, it's not the best. 6 is fine. Oh, elige just walked the long smoke. Huge advantage on the shadow. Should be no business in Cowers winning this fight. Oh, that's awkward.
That's an insane opener to get. Nice shot from elige. Oh, that's the bomb. He has the bomb.
Oh, dear. Not ideal, Harry.
This has kind of been the issue. Like paiN, they've had the rounds they've won have been a lot of these kind of faster grouped plays with some nice util to set them up, and they get given the early fights and then they close it. It's the mid rounds that feel like they've let paiN down a little bit in this game, and this might be another one of those right down the tail end of this half. Karrigan, you're thinking, of course.
Just holding.
Of course he's on the bomb with the Deagle while Elige is in T-spawn, of course. But Brokey could remedy it all right now with that AWP bearing down upon them in middle. Davideus dead, shot in the back, bomb away again.
They just never want to commit. They never want to group and just in a 3v3 and just, you know, they've got the B kill. They could just walk in upper together and trade out, but yeah, they're getting caught in the midst of the madness, and this one is too far gone. 20 seconds for biguzera against Elige and Brokey, and dare I say, it's a done deal. Elige won't let him pick up that package, and FaZe send a first-class half, 7 rounds on the CT side of Dust 2. FaZe with a little poke and prod. Snow, he's going to block them, but they will still come out mid to B, and there's not really much he can do about that. I think they'll push this smoke. Julie's on top, good position. Davideus swings it wide, but Karrigan decks him in Snow. I don't know how you're meant to do anything here. He doesn't. Karrigan with a drive-by on 1 health. That was fast.
Everyone talking donk slide, everyone talking Xantares peak. No one talks about the Karrigan wide swing.
Famed.
A forgotten art form.
Back in my day, you just held D.
This is pissed around Peter's out. We had the interview before this match was with Karrigan. Gave some fantastic answers talking about the role clashes between Elige and Rops and how he thinks that that's overblown. Talking about
the Frozen and Rops.
That's the one.
Yes.
Talking about the adaptation of Rain as a player and how he sees him as an anchor, and the new look.
Had some nice pops with Grim on outer, but it just about lost that game.
Yeah, and you know, even though the majority of teams from the last few map changes that we've had go down have been fine for the most part, there's always like those specialized squads that do struggle. In this case, it's Complexity. Back when Overpass were removed, it was VP.
Yes.
So it's an interesting time, that much is for certain. Snow, hold on a second, has just made one hell of a play. Snow! Oh, that is monstrous. Plays through the smoking doors. It's all Snow. No Rain, as NQZ final 2 from his scout. And a whirlwind of a round put forward from paiN.
That's a hard play to make. He pushes through the door smoke right past them as they flood into B. And gets the backstab on 3 players. The read on this, clinical, that 3rd kill. Impressive stuff for the young player. paiN know what's coming, but it's up to 2 players to stop it.
It's still so stagnant right now for paiN. No one's really moving. They're calling the bluff on this play.
Wow.
Davideus, you needed someone to put up numbers, and Davideus is that guy.
Oh, beautiful.
Snow secures the last one, and now it's all eyes on Frozen out in mid, but on an island, 1v5 as this kicks off. Starting to pull it back is Frozen. One inside of the B site, 1 man in the tunnels, and another lost to the hands of time at long. First challenge laid out ahead of him, and Frozen can't get past Snow. As it all melts away in the window, that 1v5, the ball might have been rolling. Snow's put a stop to it.
With Inferno coming up next, a map that FaZe picked and a map that they got blown out of the water on yesterday against M80, or the other day, with a stand-in. Wasn't filming with Faith at the moment. Oh, that's just unlucky. Just spam through the mid-smoke. Davideus does it again. This guy's a threat.
And this obsession with breaking apart the B hold. Once again, looking to go into Snow and Davideus, both 16 kills deep. Fantastic timing on the smoke in tunnels. That's going to leave FaZe blocked off, running through a gray screen as they try and hit this B site. And wouldn't you know, it's madness. They keep going back to it, hoping the outcome changes. Elige, can he be the difference maker? He's broken down. These players on the rotate, moving in through the doors. Elige opens it up for FaZe and has given them a fighting chance. This was never supposed to be a FaZe Clan round. It's taken Elige everything he's got.
He got off it by accident.
Now things can still get weird. Elige, 4 kills deep, and it will not be in vain. Brokey is there to pick it up right at the close.
Brokey getting off that bomb last second, and now they're back in the game. Oh, FaZe. I made a mistake. I doubted them for a second. It's the second wind. The team that you just can't put away. And Elige, knowing he just saved this very game from going paiN's way.
The bomb going cat is a serious bit of danger avoided, right?
Yeah.
Not risking it, searching new waters, new territory. Instead, just links up with the rest of his team.
Frozen can kill Snow, but it requires FaZe to get up and have success. They got 20 seconds this position. Everyone's using it right now. It's so potent for bigazera, but they find him.
Frozen, dead over at long, and Cowers only good for the first. It's this rotate in from the Snow AWP. Every time FaZe tried to hit that B site, Snow had something to say about it now, and this AWP.
He's got it down.
He's left as the lone defender over here at A. Now the man who's got to clutch up. He's burnt out Elige. It's just Brokey left to find. Missed shot, and Snow will capitalize. Another big round from paiN's young gun. Keeps them in pole position.
For the young, plucky 17-year-old. NQZ tries to get his revenge, won't find it. They pop too long instead. It's a good flash. Cowers just gets his vision back in time. Fast up cap for Elige. Is he going to commit with no support or trade available? He chooses against it. The round would have lived and died on that fight. So maybe for the best that FaZe just get to group. It's not gone to plan already. Carrigan gone from the picture. 3 strong again. AWP here. It's going to get worse before it gets better.
Smoke exec in. I mean, these are stripped back repeat rounds from FaZe Clan. One man down in CT, it's Rain, but he's already been discovered, dealt with by Davideus. paiN approaching map point, and it's NQZ's AWP looking to get them there. Low health on Elige, and Davideus moves in on the backstab. These rotates, these reads from the paiN squad have been fantastic.
You can see why they weren't worried about moving to CT side with only 5 rounds, right? They were very comfortable. They've been streaking ever since they started. paiN have the tape, they have the experience on this map. Sure, it's against domestic competition more often than not, but the paiN will walk this one over the line. I don't know if B is the answer. Davideus and Snow denied them every step of the way. That's a good pick. Catching NQZ, dropping off the cat. Nice combo move for FaZe. Elige might have to use that path to get towards A, but Davideus up in the window denies. Tucked in on Goose, bigazera trying to end the map.
We always praise this guy for his consistent output. If there ever was a time for that to hold true, it's now, but it's awkward on that first spray. Rain gonna get past him. Nades Rain on in now, but Carrigan's managed to get out of there. Davideus moving in. Snow on that second AWP as well. Oh no, I have the rear in behind him. Davideus. A second kill. Can he make it the third? No, just cut short as Frozen doubles up. And that's going to leave it on Cowers, trapped behind this smoke. After a little bit more time, they piece it together. Cowers, 1v1. Rain, the guy to beat. Cowers might be fast, but Rain's got experience. Pressure doesn't get to him, and he swings out from the ramp side to secure double digits for FaZe Clan. There's still fight left in FaZe.
Yeah, we're going to get all 24, aren't we? We're going to go the distance here on this one.
The thing that really puts a chill in you right now if you're paiN is if you lose this round, you are eco, and then you are into overtime, barring any wild antics like Snow gave us in that 5-7 round. And so this is your chance to get this game over the line.
Up on it.
NQZ holds the fort. Carrigan dead first. bigazera and Cowers kills in tandem. And so paiN, those worries, those fears that the money could break down right at the end of regulation might get laid to rest here and now. It's just Brokey and Rain left in the picture for FaZe Clan. This AWP struggling to find a pick out on long. paiN have got no reason to face him. He does have a series of 1v1s laid out. That's the only way back into this for Brokey. There's no immediate trade once he takes this first fight, but a missed shot sailing past Cowers, that will seal FaZe's fate. Only Rain left standing. FaZe Clan must now know what paiN realized at the start of this round. It's all over. They lock it in. paiN walk away, heads held high, Dust 2 in their back pocket.
Remains to be seen. FaZe have already picked this map and they lost it dominantly. 13-7 to M80 with a stand-in. So we're yet to be sold on this new FaZe on Inferno. But it's a map as old as time. I'm sure they've got a couple tricks up their sleeve.
So does biggazera in the pistol round. Fast flank in behind them. These dual Berettas churning through FaZe Clan. And paiN were one step ahead thanks to that fast flank from biggazera. It's all eyes on eLlige, trying to leave an impression in the pistol. 3 kills deep already. And a 1v2 laid out ahead of him. Both players out on short. Oh, mad. That's mad. Calls their bluff, commits to the plant. Money locked in, sure, but now is to win these fights. First connects out of ammo. And that's when biggazera will shut him down.
One more bullet.
What eLlige could have done with a couple more bullets left in that Glock. So, you know, these types of successes haven't come often for paiN. We're already in uncharted territory in this series, so what's to stop them taking that momentum?
It's not just any international team, it is the international team to start international teams. Oh, Ray maybe heard that.
Oh, playing through the long smoke, creeping through as well. Like, that's crazy. Giving free openers here as FaZe look to swarm this A site. The guns come out. And it doesn't take long for FaZe to find success.
Bomb has been planted.
One drop from Kawes, just missed the last bit of movement. And he gave Rain all the info. He knew not to worry about balcony or pit. Heard him sight side. So FaZe on the board early. I wouldn't take that fight, Snow.
They scared him with the first shot. He wasn't expecting the full chase here, but he says, go on. Brokey will deny that AK save, and so no rifles coming out for paiN in this next round. It's not a great buy, but it's there nonetheless. SMG for Snow. FAMAS for biggazera. Some limitations the captain of paiN to try and work with in this round. We have Snow getting involved with a bit of a swing down through Banana, but it really does not pan out. Bit of a freebie picked up for FaZe Clan. They got 3 players backstabbing.
Yeah, but this round's
They're going slowly, and like, you don't have the time to go slowly, boys. You got to start running. biggazera will hold that W key. It's all about how many can Kawes deal with. First connects, but flank arriving too late. FaZe already own the site. Getting past Kawes, he's only good for 1.
Bomb has been planted.
And this should really be a save if you're paiN. Already money issues have stifled the buy in this round, so it's well worth keeping these guns alive and heading for the hills. Try it again next time.
Yeah, I would love Kawes in, I guess, a more passive position. He's trying to play an off angle to get a couple of kills. You know, they've been doing long wraps a lot, but he's just so committed after that first frag that he can't survive, he can't get a second. Don't get me wrong, big pit, molly, you know, there's a lot of counters in other positions, but it just doesn't really give him a lot of options.
Other problem there is like, once you've picked that position, you are stuck there. Like, there is no...
It's down to whether FaZe make a mistake and have bad spacing, and if they... Oh, he's mollied his teammate. Oh my god, you're lucky. If FaZe have bad spacing, then sure, you can get 2 kills, but it's pretty tight for FaZe. Nice round, solid and steady, avoiding the stack. Both teams smoke banana. No, you can have it. Oh, this is a great play for biggazera, yeah. Knows that FaZe are going to use their top banana smoke to try and get in on that half wall. Won't let them survive it. Fast pop on short now. FaZe just react.
Oh, and Elige is keen for the opener. Charges in. Follow-up from paiN as he drops in out through the apartments, and that gives way to a 3-on-3.
Worth trying.
Yeah, this is a better spot than last time for paiN, right? They can very much justify giving this round a look in. But bigazera is tagged up. So much is weighted on this first fight, especially as they split the retake up. bigazera is actually already out of there. This is a save. paiN aren't attempting this. And you feel like you even saw shadows of that in that last round with bigazera getting left there alone to try and play it and like feign the banana take. God, I love the confidence from Elige running through this smoke, but NQZ. Not all about confidence, Elige. He will get sent packing by that orb. Here's the skirmish for banana. FaZe didn't like what they saw in the top of middle, so they need to force some respect as a result out of these B players. paiN can't have won the mid fight and own banana. That is too much map control. So something's got to give. Rain's trying to leave an impression on the push out through Boiler, but ends up making matters worse.
They can win this round. That's the scariest part, and bigazera knows it. Great grenade around the corner, but he has to block this B bomb site and call for a third rotation. As far as they know, FaZe could have everyone here, and they do. Smoke goes down in the front. That will stop a Molotov, but there's nothing left to do this but guns for paiN. Karrigan sneaks into spawn. Davides has nades out right now. This could get weird. He's going to go full chasing through the CT smoke and take that kill. And now he's wrapping coffins. His team waiting a few more seconds for him to pounce.
It's another one of these key openers found from Karrigan. But will it be enough to lead to a round? New box watch is on. Snow just jiggling this, gets the spot, sees Karrigan there, and you know this is the B commitment. That slowdown did give paiN a moment of pause, but
yeah.
They should go nowhere quickly. 10 seconds to flush out both of these players, even though they're low. It's the crossfire. That's where the strength is here for paiN. Frozen might get the kills, but there's no winning this round. paiN waste FaZe's time and break that streak. That 6-round streak that FaZe were on. NQZ's AWP homed in on middle. No aggressive stance. No peek down mid right off the top of the round. Not with how FaZe have been playing it. Instead, just waiting to see if they give him anything. They get past the AWP. They pick up the pace. Going to try and wrap through this smoke into CT. NQZ blows it open, and Davideus holds the extremities. Karrigan and Elige both get shut down. That Hail Mary play to go and take CT from paiN Gaming does not pan out.
It's actually a cool idea for FaZe, but really nice control, holding that HE for the smoke and getting that pick on the back player. FaZe get nowhere fast.
And they still get weird, but paiN have stacked their chips in the right place. Run boost for Brokey's AWP. What's it? Oh, it's a limp run boost. Oh, God, it's the worst run boost of 2025.
What went wrong? They were both running. He was just not picking up any speed. And he jumped and landed in the same place. That's a very confusing one. Ray's also trying to combo with a flash. They tried. It's a 3-on-5, and they were smoked out at 20 seconds, so... Yeah, really weird. Don't know what happened there. Then he blocks and they're both blind. It's too many techs at once.
paiN are well and truly on their way to recovering this half, though. If they stable out as 6-all, that is one hell of a turnaround. This was 6-2 to FaZe Clan.
That's a tilter. Off the flash as well. Never saw him. NQZ getting his AWP near the end of the half, starting to get a lot of value from it. A couple of opening picks here for paiN. Snow decapitates one up top banana, but bigazera can't commit to trade. He knows dying would lose the round. So he hangs Snow out to dry.
I mean, Rain's had a really rough time lurking the apartments. It's not easy. There's a lot of ways you can look to apply pressure, but it's not an easy position to find yourself in, and I don't think he's done a fantastic job of doing that across this game so far. It would be great here in round 12 if this is where paiN can really leave a mark, dropping down into the pit. That's not a bad way to start. Cow is flushed out. Davideus dead after one. Frozen with a key trade brings this back into a 2v2. This is more comfortable now for paiN and Frozen. This is more what paiN is used to, getting to play around this bomb in a post plant. Crossfire set up, he's watching on though, exposed to this short angle. This is a shot that paiN has to hit. If he misses this, it's just Frozen getting wrapped in a 1v2. He had to hit that, and paiN makes it look easy. Only bigazera left. He knows where both players are, but that doesn't make it any easier. paiN stands and delivers, puts up a big 3K to save that half for FaZe.
Got a nade, break it. Oh no, they missed. Is that a decoy, or did they smoke themselves? They're just gonna go anyway.
Straight into Frozen on the dualies. That's 2 quick kills. He's done all he had to and then some. They barrel through the banana smoke. NQZ just good for the first, and all of a sudden, paiN went from a 5v1 to everyone from FaZe here. Those rotates so fast, it's all left to Davideus, and they don't make life easy for him. FaZe pull up with a pistol round win, looking to pick up where they left off. 8-5 now. One of them was the pistol. One of them a force buy. After they lost the conversion, there was no threat of that here with no force from paiN. But in the same way that we were saying, the FaZe Inferno needs proving. It is this CT side that is most shaky, most unproven. bigazera, that's a huge opener. paiN knocked out. And that only strengthens this sight hit on the other side of the map. Smoke in, but FaZe haven't fallen for this. They haven't bit down on that rotate. Brokey was starting to head over, but decided against it. Karrigan's trying to stay one step ahead of paiN, calling for this two-man gamble in the A site. If he can even get out with one, that's huge. It's a lot of damage from Karrigan, but it might not be enough to turn the tide as they barrel down a Brokey. Frozen's left saving. And paiN collect when the guns come out. 5-7 round, but even in the matchup versus M80 yesterday, having to do a lot of heavy lifting early on, and that was really what held up the remainder of the game. And I think that probably makes sense considering you're going through this big adjustment period, right? You don't have a super deep playbook right now as you're getting pushed and pulled around a bunch and the match is dragging on. You might start to run dry of ideas, or at least ideas that you've tested and tried before. Davideus with a ludicrous opener on a Frozen. You imagine he would have had that every day of the week, but Davideus is the one to win it out. Signal the noise of the rotate. They wanted to hear him dropping off in a mid to line up those nades, giving the illusion that paiN are coming for this top mid control while the rest of them snuck back and grouped up on B, but the decision to retake top banana, perfect timing on that from Karrigan, gets out with a double on the SMG.
Even drops off as well. It's going to bait for Elige perfectly. They're not going to look up, but they see him and turn. Karrigan, another trade, 3 kills on his own. It still might not be enough. They break in at the final second. paiN with a plant, but no re-smoke, so the clock is fine for FaZe. Hopefully there's a kit somewhere in the site right now because they've got none on their back. Brokey can burn something out. Might just use it towards the back of the site though. paiN with good positions. It's Cowards here to win the round.
Oh, that's a big find for paiN, but a lot of time ticked off this bomb already. Cowards, ugly swing. paiN giving over 2 fights there.
And so FaZe dodge danger, but only for a moment.
God, the thing that's so funny about that, Elige all first half long was taking that exact same route in to get into the top of mid and never really given a fight there. bigazera does it straight back to him and nails him in the opener.
AKV Galil paiN is hoping for this fight. Moto Smoke comes in, that's going to force Brokey to make a decision. Actually, library side, so he can still sit long. Doesn't use a nade to break it. He believes this is the lane take, and he's exactly right. They're moving up short. paiN and Brokey, it's going to be up to bigazera if things go wrong.
I mean, you're essentially in a 2v5, and paiN might have done a lot of posturing, a lot of waiting around here, but when that sight here comes in, there's nothing to stop it being direct and aggressive,
nice.
And it pulls up, deals with both the entrenched defenders without even really breaking a sweat. paiN.
NQZ's T-side orb. Oh, that would have been it. That would have been it. The wallbang as well. Further damage. If he kept spraying, Cowards would be gone from this round. Welcome to apps, paiN. A Liege backed all the way out, but he's got info. And with low players, couple of shots in the right place. Davideus is just dominant. Now they've got a shot.
Carrigan turns from it. Davideus. Oh, what? Davideus! Talk about taking your breath away. The new addition of this paiN squad means business.
That is demonic.
The triple entry. The transfer up from the second kill onto the player in mini pit. Everything about that is flawless from him.
Pull that one back up.
And so this is how paiN tied the game up.
That's just...
It's not squeaking out some really slow round where you're in the heads of FaZe. It's Davideus putting on a clinic and delivering them this.
Worth every penny. Oh, the spray. Pixel perfect. That's a rifle round. They had AKs.
Yeah, and they've just kicked it aside as though it was a full eco, barely breaking a sweat. They're supposed to be able to withstand games like this, but paiN have been in control once
25.
more. It is another one of these rounds that bigazera has left it down to the wire.
Elite is leaving. They've fallen for it. It's a fake.
bigazera sells the fake while the rest of paiN commit to this A play. Once more, it comes down to a two-man hold. It is the veteran duo of raiN and Carrigan that have to keep this in check. For FaZe Clan, double up from raiN, bomb away, plan not completed in time. raiN and Carrigan will keep FaZe in this. There are seconds the difference between the outcome of this round. raiN delays just long enough to keep hopes alive for FaZe.
Because paiN just take the space and they sit there for so long. Pop out mid early.
There's a different pace on this round, that much is for certain. Carrigan and raiN again. The class of this duo keeping FaZe Clan alive in this series, in the Blast Bounty. And it is those two veterans. It's not the star power of Elige. It's not Brokey's AWP. It's Carrigan and raiN that have kept hope burning for FaZe. And even as NQZ gives chase here, in what feels like a foregone conclusion of a round, they're hoping that NQZ and Davideus can turn the tides. That AWP delivers one. It's down to the rest of FaZe to finish. Well, Carrigan and raiN started. raiN is looking worse for wear. 1 point of health as this long player. If he gives them this fight, if he gives them this swing.
Someone called it.
That could mean everything. He's been spotted. How is he still alive? 1 point of health. 1 bullet would have done it. This is Davideus, for crying out loud, that you're up against. He nails that first shot, but it's going to come down to NQZ. Wallbang lands, and it's AWP v AWP. Brokey is a long way away in a clutch he didn't think he would have to attempt. Only just getting into the top of middle now. NQZ, someone who's been allowed to fly under the radar in this map for paiN. But this is where he has to stand tall and deliver. Brokey on the hunt. Weird routing to come through the apartments, but it's NQZ's best angle. So many options open, and as Brokey moves out, NQZ picks it up. 1-on-2 to close. And so paiN bring the fight right back to FaZe Clan.
Silence blankets the map as FaZe know paiN are behind this smoke.
Carrigan has been a very threatening player to deal with, but it's this tag team between him and Frozen that was supposed to keep this in check. NQZ, reinvigorated after that clutch, is suddenly putting his name back in the kill feed. He's reclaimed this 3-on-3. He's opened up the route to the B plant. Elige is already here. Elige has to be the difference maker, but he gets bested. Those are the moments Elige is supposed to deliver to FaZe Clan, but he's cut down, getting nothing done. Came into the second half with 8 kills to his name. He's managed 1 since that point. Bomb now planted, paiN are favored. It comes down to Rain and Brokey. This whole second wind was brought to the forefront thanks to Rain and his heroics, but there will be none of them today. FaZe head for the hills. FaZe go for the save, and not even that is guaranteed as NQZ continues his bloodlust. Don't get ahead of themselves here. It's Brokey still alive. They chase him down. He makes them regret it, but still falling to the bomb. All those kills, make no mistake about it, they favor paiN. The game is in their hands. Only pistols left to break down, and they finally beat FaZe.
Worth every penny right now. Rags to riches. 9-5 down. They take match points.
biggezera has been very on point with the calling. He's made Carrigan look nervous.
Desperate.
Aggression out of FaZe Clan, and aggression is not the answer. This default that they've been scared of all CT side is still strong as ever. And it is the captain, biggezera, to find that first kill in what paiN are crossing their fingers is the final round of play. They can't let the nerves get to them.
They're looking a bit shaky with those nades. Davideus heart racing.
They just know you never get chances like this. You never get opportunities like this to comfortably walk away with this win, and there's going to be some more twists and turns with Rain getting aggressive in through the apartments.
Oh, God.
They spot a man falling back out of there, but that's not Rain. Elige swinging out. They see him in the kill feed. They know there's another man. Can Rain once more be the difference maker? This last pocket of resistance trying to buy time for Carrigan, who's cut down immediately. And so Rain now goes quiet. He's been given time to change his mind, reroute somewhere else, but NQZ bests him for Frozen. It's an MP9 and a dream in this retake. NQZ scoped up, ready to take it all away. paiN, their best victory. The best team they have beaten. As they eliminate FaZe, they claim that $30,000 on their head, and they lock in a spot in the LAN playoffs.